Okay, so the given solution is flawed, but at least we learned something. We learned that if we start somewhere close to this wall, and particularly in this corner, we're going to get every column, right? Every one of the columns here will get covered, like in this example. So if we think about formulating a strategy of our own that would kind of take care of the limitations of this one, we notice that if we start next to the east wall and we keep swiping north and south, we will eventually cover the entire room. But maybe here, you know, what if we say no matter the starting point, go to the east wall and then start sweeping north and south? Would that work? So no matter where you start, first go here and then go north, go south, go north, go south. We might have to move this west step from the go north state to go south state. We'll see how this works. There's definitely multiple way of doing things. So we will say, okay, our strategy is no matter where you start, go to the east wall, then move north, then move south and a step west, north, west, southwest, something like that. We'll make little modifications, but first we're going to say go to the east. But there's also equivalent solutions. We could say go to the north, but then start sweeping east-west until you cover everything. Or go to the west, start sweeping north-south. Or of course go to the south and start sweeping east-west, but also up, right? So let's choose the one with first go east, then north-south. Okay, so we're going to change this and we're going to say state 0 with nothing to the east, go one step east. So we need to modify a little bit. Here we said with nothing to the north. Now we need to say with nothing to the east. And regardless of the others, go east. And then if there is something east, we definitely want to move into the next state. This is not valid for us anymore, but we might figure out if there's really important to move north. So here we could say move north and move in state 1, or move south, or just not do anything, you know, something like that. Okay, and we're going to not have anything in here, and we're just gonna say state 2, our strategy is with nothing to state 1. So we were in state 0 is the first one. State 0 we go east, and then let's say we want to do north, then south, a step west, north, then south and a step west. Let's try that. So state 1 will go with nothing to the north, go north, with something to the north, state put and move in state 1. And then we'll have two more things that are similar to this one that are going to be for state 2. With nothing to the south, go south, and if there's something to the south, we're gonna go west, this way, right? So initially we went to the east wall. That means as we're sweeping north-south, we need to advance west. So go west. Okay, we have one state right now figured out. We haven't written statements for the others, but it's okay. We can just test this one and see if it works. We're going to say enter rule for Picobot. We got the okay. We didn't make any mistake. And then now we're going to say go and see what happens. Okay, we started here. We went to the east. We moved north. That was this one. And now we stopped because in state 1 there is no rule for state 1 and the current surroundings. So we have to create rules for state 1. So let's see. State 1 we said with nothing to the north, go north, stay in state 1. But if there is something to the north, don't do anything and move to state 2. And so state 1 and 2 will be the one going north and south. They will alternate. State 1 connects with state 2, and then state 2 connects with state 1. State 0 only connects with 1 because that's why we designed it. We could probably do it a little bit different too if we want to. State 2 with nothing to the south. Go south, stay in state 2. And if there is a wall to the south, then we should move west and move to state 1. Rules look okay. We didn't make any mistakes. Let's reset and go. Nice. We end up covering some part of the room twice. Actually, we end up covering quite a lot of the room twice. Pretty much everything is covered twice. But that's okay. We can definitely make modifications to make it more efficient, to make it a little bit faster, as much as our room allows us. That might mean that we might have to write more instructions. Look, and at the end we got complete. Congratulations, this looks really good. But just because we made it complete once, that doesn't mean we're done, right? We said we need to test all sorts of starting conditions. So let's reset Picobot. Well, our first starting condition was kind of everything in the middle with surrounding XXX. Let's see how it works if we start by the south wall. That looks like it will cover everything. I'm going to speed it up a little bit and say, okay, it's pretty clear it works. What if we start next to the west wall? Okay, that's going to work well too. It's apparent, right? It's pretty clear it's going to work. What if it starts on the east wall? That's going to work too. Okay. What if it starts on the north wall? Oh, we run into an error. So if it starts somewhere on the north wall, cannot move to the north. Which rule is giving us trouble? Can you guys figure out? So we're in state 0. These are the surroundings. These surroundings connect with which rule? This one. So the rule here is, well, let's see. So move to the north if you encounter a wall to the east. How can we fix this? So we can't move to the north if we start along the north wall, but do we really need to move north? If we start here, for example, and we send it, do we need to move north? I mean, the next state will send us north. So maybe if we change this to don't do anything. Once you reach this point, don't do anything. Just move to state 1. Then that would mean that next Picobot will be here, and then with the wall to the north, it will move to step 2 and move down south. This should be okay. Let's see if we can fix it. Okay, let's go back. So moving to the north wall. Of course, now we have to really test all of them, right? So we really fixed this situation. Now it's working. Let's try all the things again. What if we start on the east wall? That works. What if we start on the south wall? That works. What if we start on the west wall? That works. Have we really now tested all the conditions? No, we should actually, and especially for the diamond room, you should actually check all the corners. So let's see. What if we start in this corner? That's gonna work. What if we start on this corner? That's gonna work. Okay. What if we start in the southwest corner? That's gonna work too. One last try and then we're good. What if we start exactly in the northeast corner? That works too. So finally we have a solution that's working. We have a solution that's working from any starting point in the room. Congratulations, I think we figured it out. And it didn't even take it that long. I would say take these rules, move to the diamond room, and try to make tweaks and modifications. See exactly where does Picobot stop? Where does it get stuck? Which rule doesn't have the right condition? Where do you get messages like cannot move east anymore, cannot move west, or there's no rule for this condition? Anything like that. And try to fix it one at a time. If you end up with a program that has 27 rules, that's fine. As long as it's working from any starting condition, you can then go back and try to identify if there's overlapping rules and if you can make it more efficient. But first time, just try to make it work from any starting point.